Tell you what, we've got six-man tag team action coming up right here in just a moment, as it will be Oscar to team up with Dirty and Chief J Eagle to take on the tag team of Steve Chronic, Dylan Rage, and Sweet Dreams. And Eagle removing that world heavyweight title off of his waist. Tell you what, we got like a homecoming here tonight. Kind of like an old-time gospel Sunday, Reverend Slim.
Well, Danny boy, it is a privilege to be back here in American Pro Wrestling. You're looking at one of our founding fathers of this great sport of ours, Chief J Eagle, 25 years seasoned veteran. Or how many years has he been in our sport? We're going on 25 to 30.
J Eagle began his career in 1979.
1970. He's the ageless wonder. The brother just keeps on getting stronger and stronger, like a fine wine. The older he gets, the better he gets. And he's tagged up with two youngsters here tonight, and excuse me, Dirty Buffalo and Oscar against Sweet Dreams. And we got Dylan, we got Mr. Ray over here.
Hey, I'm curious. I've been gone for a while. Last time I was here, everybody in this building ticked me off. You want to know why I walked out of there? That's why. Now, why is everybody's favorite Woodley and Dirty not shaking hands? And we got Chief J Eagle trying to shake hands. What is this about? You all come out and cheer everybody's favorite Woodley, and you want to talk about Dylan Rage? I'm going to show you what Dylan Rage is about now, people.
Like a very determined young man. He's kind of peeved at this crowd, but he's barking off the wrong tree when he starts pointing the finger at J Eagle and calling him out, my brother.
Well, Reverend Slim, I would almost venture to say you alluded in interview that you had a little something to do with his conversion.
For years, these people around this community, around the South, especially, has catered to J Eagle. I mean, the man is a local hero around here. He's an international star, been in the ring with some of the biggest names in the business, and he don't need to be taking shortcuts. You know he's a lot better athlete than that, Danny P., and I've been praying hard for that brother, and now he's seen the light. He chose to walk that rocky path of righteousness and steer away from that gold-plated path of the devil.
In other words, maybe a little telephone conversation with you and him might have changed his attitude.
And a Sunday evening go to dinner.
All right, fair enough. All right, we got a headlock in this Chronic clamping it on. And Oscar, who has been feuding with Eagle and Chronic, has been feuding rather with Eagle and Dirty, has his hands full with Steve Chronic, and we got a leapfrog, waist lock. What are we, maybe a suplex coming up here? No.
You know, just like always, American Pro Wrestling has the hottest, the quickest, the heaviest action there are in the South. I tell you, this is the longest reigning company they are, and there's some big names come through here. Stars of today, stars of yesterday, and stars of right now are right here in American Pro Wrestling, and I'm just thrilled to be a part of it, Danny P.
Yeah, I am too. And on November the 20th, on a Saturday night, Rick Steamboat will make an appearance here for American Pro Wrestling.
I'm very well looking forward to that. Rick Steamboat, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. His stats speak for himself. Just like J Eagle's one of the most recognized personalities in the South, and his popularity, just like J Eagle's, still growing. And as these young men here are getting a little bit of a old school lesson right here from the master, and now Dirty Buffalo taking matters over a hand. What do you think? I don't know as much about this Dylan Rage and this Steve Chronic, but Sweet Dreams has been around for quite some time, Danny, and looks like he's been hitting the gym pretty good.
That's right. He has. Our owner here has been screwing up the power bill, and nonetheless, but we've got. Yeah, Dylan Rage has been around a few times, but the last time he was here, Reverend Slim, from what I was told, a scientific match went haywire, and more or less he's just said, the heck with the people cheering him, and he doesn't care. He's going to do whatever he wants, how he wants, and he's going to win however he wants to.
Well, you know, beloved, we've all had that attitude at one time, J Eagle and myself. and a few others. But let me tell you, from speaking from experience, it's a lonely, dark path when you ain't got nobody loving you.
That's true. That is indeed true. You know, my daddy told me when I was a small boy, and probably Little Slim has been discussing a few things like this with you as well, that you can never have enough friends in this world.
Amen to that, brother. And I want to shout out to our brothers and sisters over in Iraq. I thank you. I appreciate what you've done for us, and it makes me proud to be an American, and it makes me proud of you that you're over there fighting for our freedom.
That is, I wholeheartedly agree. All right, Sweet Dreams making a cover. Been a long time since he's been back here in American Pro Wrestling, too.
Well, it's good, always good to see some of the old faces, and I'm excited about these new faces. We got a gallery of talent here, and there's nowhere else you'll find this type of excitement, this type of talent, because I'm here. Oh, Sweet Dreams showing he ain't aged much as he takes a high risk through the middle rope there on the Dirty Buffalo, sending a man back in the ring. But like I say, this young talent that's coming here, it seems like each generation they get quicker, they get stronger, they get faster. The electricity and the intense competition here is so thick you can cut it with a knife, brother.
All right, Dylan Rage coming in for the first time, and he's got Dirty. Gonna set him up. Big elbow smash, and he got him.
And now Dylan Rage, I see he is taking the shortcuts. This man, what seems to me, just a lot of frustration set in on him. I guess he's just tired of being the mellow kind of human being, and he's wanting to take these shortcuts, but it ain't gonna do nothing but cost him a whole lot of time and a whole lot of money and a whole lot of heartache.
All right, Sweet Dreams from the outside, adding his 2 cents. Dylan Rage removing his T-shirt, tank top, rather, whatever. But
no matter how long you've been in the sport, it's hard to keep your emotions in control, like with Jay Eagle and this youngster, what's his name,
Oscar.
You know, sometimes your emotions just get the best of you, and you know, in the back of your mind, you got to be thinking, Jay Eagle with the save there, by the way, but in the mind, you got to be keeping your head in the game. See, while they had the referee distracted, that gave the advantage to Sweet Dreams, Steve Chronic, and this Dylan Rage character. But now as Dirty Buffalo coming back, I'll keep wanting to call him Dirty Mohammed because I managed his career, you know, about 2 years ago, and it still sticks. It's hard to, you know, he's changed his name. Once Dirty Mohammed, now he's Dirty Buffalo, but still a great athlete. And now he's won a lot of popularity here in South Carolina as well.
That's right. You know, I just want to say hello to Little Slim, and I know he's looking forward to Halloween, and you young man might have a very busy night on Halloween. Is that right?
Little Slim, he's going to ask you about Halloween. Ask him, Danny P.
I think you might be having a very busy night on Halloween night. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
He's got a lot of tricks and treats coming his way. He's going to go under as the Incredible Hulk, Danny P. That's his personality for Halloween.
You know, he's pretty strong indeed. I already know that.
Yeah, I love him to death. I thank God for him, and I look at him and my little girl Reva. I want to say hello to her, and I save Daddy a popsicle. Don't eat them all. But I look at my children every day, Danny P., and I wonder how somebody would think there was no God. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. My children are beautiful, and I know they come from a greater being than me.
No truer words have ever been spoken, and right now, Dirty has been having a number done on him. Steve Chronic setting him up, suplex.
I look for the Native American Jay Eagle to lose his cool here in a minute. Believe you me, I know I've been in the ring with him when he's at his hottest, and once he gets a hold of you, I guarantee you, and he lays one of them chops on your chest, it'll sure bring the blood, brother. They don't want to get that man stirred up. Believe you me, I know.
Right, he'll bring you a blister up.
You know, not only in South Carolina, Jay Eagle's toured all over the world, internationally known. Probably, you know, like I say, he's one of the most recognized personalities in our sport and one of the founding fathers. Teamed up with the legendary Chief Wahoo McDaniel, who, God rest his soul, left this world for a better world. And, you know, just the memory, you know, you look around American pro wrestling and the memories just overwhelm you, and we've all had a lot of good times here in this little company. Action breaking down here, and Jay Eagle, they got him going. Sweet Dreams and Jay Eagle in the corner, and now it's Oscard with Steve Cronick, and Dylan Rage is on the outside with Dirty Buffalo. This is a pure 6 brawl here, Danny P. It's broken loose, and there's a chops.
Turning into a miniature battle royal for the power failure, but we got action still going at it.
Jay Eagle with a tomahawk drop, and Sweet Dreams crashes, and we may have a winner.
We do indeed.
What a match. This is what it's all about. In your face. It never changes from decade to decade. The greatest, the biggest of the big, the baddest of the bad, right here in American Pro Wrestling.
Major winners of the match, Oscard, Jay Eagle, and Dirty at 10 minutes and 20 seconds. All right, a very exciting 6-man tag team combination. And it's Eagle, Oscard, and Dirty to get the win.
And the chants of Eagle reverberate throughout this arena. One of the most beloved men in this community.
I hope to see all of these guys back here in APW real soon. A real good.
Sweet Dreams has got a little something he's got to add right here.
Tell him to cut it.
Hey, cut that music. Let me tell you stupid people something right now. My name is Sweet Dreams. APW ain't got nothing on me. So what I'm going to do each and every week, Jay Eagle, you got a lucky shot right there. But each and every week, I'll be back. Let's see who's good. Shane, maybe you'll be all right. Come take your seat up there on the stage. Oh, no, you just get caught up in the road. Jeff Fisher, take your seat. In light of the 2004 presidential debate, I came up with this idea for the underground and the beach squads to debate why they should be the APW Tag Team Champions. Will receive 30 seconds for their answers. And people will cast their vote as to who should be the APW Tag Team Champion. Mickey, you're up first for the blonde. Ethan, you're up first for the underground. First question. As tag team champion, what do you offer for the fans? Mickey, you go ahead, you got 30 seconds. First of all, thanks for having us out here this evening. I'd like to address this issue by first saying, if you wanted financial advice, would you ask a financial advisor, or would you ask a crack-addicted, unemployment bum? The answer is fairly simple to me. Now, second of all, we know the answer to that, don't we? We have been there and we have done that. We've represented the company as it should be represented. We've got a list of promises a mile long, and you know that we will keep each and every one of them. Also, another issue that we will address very quickly is the issue of proper training for our security. It's bad when the only protection that you have as security is when you slap a seatbelt on it. We will get those people properly trained, I promise you that. Thank you, Mr. Richard. Right, 30 seconds. Clock running.
You know, we got to settle it down. I know what these boys done, and that's just the whole point of the fact. Don't want somebody new like the underground. You're tired of these one-step hamstrings and complaining. I know for a fact that all you fans are getting tired of Shane Austin turn out here each and every week. It's never been everybody. That's very basic. They got somebody that understands. They get it on everybody's turn. They have the news and everything else. Time's up, time's up, time's up. Turn the mic off. That was 30 seconds, Brewer. That was 30 seconds. You understand?
32 seconds. Put the mic down and you're suspended. Next question. Jay. Chris. How do you see American Pro Wrestling being a better company with you as tag team champions? 30 seconds.
It's quite simple. First thing we would do was inflate crew. No more blue shorts and yellow tank tops allowed through the door. If you know what you're talking about. Second of all, I will make sure that each and every week there is a healthy chicken pot pie behind the concession stand. Third of all, I will make sure that the taxes these guys want to raise taxes at the concession stand. Read my lips. No new taxes. And besides that, and the most important reason being is this for the pain, because I cannot bear each and every one of you. And what do you want? Do you want some OCC reject, or have you rather have the president of SAS Low-Cost Single Gutters Incorporated, a true businessman, all that Mr. Richards who can switch like anybody? You had rather have us. I leave it to you, the American people. I leave it to you. 29 seconds. Thank you, Mr. Austin. New rebuttal with 29 seconds. 30 seconds, go. And it's over. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, go. My rebuttal is simple. Even here on the over. You people are tired of seeing washed up handstands out here. For God's sake, you have a Hollywood star sitting right there. This man starred in the 1989 Who Framed Roger Rabbit classic. But you people give it up for the next Tag Team champion, because next week we're bringing the belt back home to the Brown Crew. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but the fact is, even if I did do that movie, the fact is, I still have more TV time in this business than you'll ever dream of having. Don't make me Archer! I can do it! Don't make my direction! I can make you put a cup! I can do it! I can Ricky! I can make a chicken pot! Chicken pot! I'm having flashbacks! I got a finger over. I'm getting remember. Each member of this panel will have 30 seconds to answer this final question. Outside of APW, what would you do for the Spartanburg community? Ethan, you can answer first. For the Spartanburg community, the underground, we're just going to walk around and be the tag team champs. They don't want them wearing the belt. They want us wearing the belt. Ladies, first of all, it's supposed to have a short brought out here tonight, but our campaign manager, Monica's busy tonight. She's back at office, got here for. So, what I was going to try to explain as best I can, the ring rat issue around the country is far greater than any of us realize at this point in time. But we're going to put this in the back seat. We're going to put this in the back burner for right now, and we'll go and address another issue. Is the fund that we're going to set up is the BYU fund. Darn, you're ugly. And I can see by looking around this crowd that everybody in here will love that particular fund. They're supposed to be. Oh, sorry. So, stretch that leg comment. Drinking from the record. Chris, 30 seconds.
Come on, Chris!
Bottom line is this. The underground represents each and every one of you people. We're taking it nationwide, on the world. worldwide. Your voices are no longer silent here in Spartanburg. You're heard all over the face of God's green earth. Finally, for you, Shane, you can skip this question, and you can be the ACW Tag Team Champion. Come in here. You can save an offer. Your kid, Rhino! Rhino, bring me over! The offer. There. Rhinoceros. 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 Okay, we can work this. Rhinoceros. I give up. This is the show. Let's get it over with. We're going now. Come on, let's go to the top. All you want to do is wrestle. You want to put us wrestle. Pick me up for everybody. Come on. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, boy. Let's do this. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Come on, boy.
Do you people want to see the underground versus the big one for the Rhino?
Let's do it right now.
Wait, once. Once. Rhinoceros. You really want this match right now?
Come on,
You people really want to see this match? I really don't want to see this match, so it's not going to happen tonight. Shane, Ricky, I got a great idea. Next week, for the APW titles, the Underground against the Peach Ponds, in a blonde casket match. He lost me a blonde casket match, Rob Dustin. What it will be is both title belts will be inside the casket. The first team to enter the casket and close the lid will become the APW Tag Team Champions. No, you don't need me. No. Both have to get in the casket. Boy, I really hate to disappoint all you people, but there's no match tonight.
Ladies coming down the ring at 271 pounds from Knoxville, Tennessee, the Tennessee Stud, KC Thunder. right, finally we got all this political debate stuff over with, Reverend Slim. I think we see enough of that on television these days.
Thank the Lord. That's the problem with this country today. Too much politics, brother, not enough love. But a great matchup right here, two similar styles. The Knoxville, Tennessean, the very colorful and animated KC Thunder set to go against the one half of the former Hollywood Blondes, Sonny Landale, which is the nephew of the legendary Nature Boy Buddy Landale. Should be a great matchup, evenly matched here. Of course, KC Thunder with the experience edge, as you well know, Danny P.
That is correct. And by the way, Reverend Slim, I want to just really quickly remind you that in about a match or two, you got a match with A.J. Frost.
Yeah, A.J. Frost, one of the young men that I remember watching his career blossom as he started out maybe about, 4 or 5 years ago. Like some of the other brothers here in this company, he decides to take the shortcuts and the short path. And, well, you know, it's just the Spirit called me to come down here to preach heaven into him and beat the hell out of him.
That sounded like a winner to me.
Amen, beloved. But right now, getting back to this match, like I said, two very colorful personalities right here, very similar styles. The very arrogant Tennessee stud, KC Thunder, very colorful tonight, Danny P. Would you agree?
Oh, as always, that is somewhat of a KC Thunder trademark to come out here with all these psychedelic, damn, I can't even say it, psychedelic clothes on.
Well, I tell you what, the man is very animated and seems like he's kind of struck on himself. I believe if he don't have any friends in this building tonight, he's got one.
Himself.
Absolutely, my brother. And Sonny Landale, a talented young man, a former United States heavyweight champion. He and Mickey Richards held the APW Tag Team Champions here a while back, but has come a very long way and has kind of seasoned himself. Now he's taking a page out of KC Thunder's book now. Little psychological warfare going on here.
That's right. Both of these guys really having quite a bit of verbal jabs going on, and yet to see any action. He's questioning a knee pad.
Filling each other out, brother. Just playing mind games. And KC Thunder's good at that. He's been good at that for years. I mean, this man has competed in various groups. He did compete in the now defunct World Championship Wrestling. Used to be one half of the Beach Patrol with Terry Austin. And, oh, my Lord.
Terry Austin, by the way, no longer even wrestling.
Yeah, had a very solid tag team in the Beach Patrol and very successful. And KC Thunder, like you say, some of these veterans that's here today, Jay Eagle, KC Thunder, Mickey Richards, and we got also Tommy Gunn making his return to APW. These veterans hadn't lost a step. They kept themselves in good condition and good shape. Great athletes, only the best right here in APW, Danny P.
Well, at least tonight, that is. But, you know, I'm looking forward to tonight because, you know, earlier we saw returning Dylan Rage, Sweet Dreams, KC Thunder's back, you're back, Tommy Gunn's back. Maybe this will be the beginning of a renaissance or a reinvention of sorts.
It's time to bring it all back together, brother. Bring wrestling the way it used to be. None of this nonsense political kind of mess we haven't like we had here tonight. Let's get back to the grit. Let's get back to where, you know, people don't realize it's brothers like Jay Eagle. It's brothers like Tommy Gunn, Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant, Wahoo McDaniel. The building block, the foundation of this industry was built upon their shoulders, and now it's kind of going away from that. And like I know you're like me, Danny P. We're old school, and it's time that we bring wrestling back the way it was, bring it back to its roots.
Bring wrestling back to wrestling.
Absolutely, my brother. My feelings exactly.
And I tell you what, I do want to ask you one thing right quick, as these guys are more into mind games than anything else. What are your thoughts on the American Pro Wrestling Vice President, Boomer Payne?
This brother's got a lot of issues. For one, I thought, you know, the Addams family went off the air, and then I look over here, and here's Uncle Fester sitting up here calling the shots. But I don't know, this brother's got a lot of issues. He's about as confused as Jeff Victory used to be.
Sonny Landale with a hip toss and an arm drag.
Look at the action here we got, Danny P. It's on fire, and Sonny Landell taking the measure of the match, and KC's going to back up and regroup a little bit.
Trying to get his senses back together.
Just like some of the great quarterbacks in football, you know, sometimes you got to run out of bounds and gather your thoughts, get ready for the next play. Look like KC a little tied up at the moment.
Teeter-totter.
Yeah, my goodness. Looked like a ride at the carnival.
Taking a couple bad shots.
And Sonny Landell still unloaded with the heavy artillery.
He's hung up there.
Yeah, we're going to have him. And, oh, KC. Spare the rod rather than spoil the child, amen?
That's what they say.
Sonny Landell reaching. Says he's got a stitch on his hands. I tell you, KC, tonight just ain't his night. He's having an off night tonight.
Might be speaking with a very high alto type voice after that.
Well, he sound good in the choir at church tomorrow.
If he even bothers to attend.
Yeah, amen. And believe you me, this brother looks like he needs a little bit of churching.
Tell you what, I think I've seen a tear come out of KC's eye.
Well, I tell you what, if I straddled that rope, of course, I wasn't blessed in various spots of my body, but if I was to straddle that rope, I believe I'd squeeze a tear out myself.
That's a very uncomfortable place to be hit. And
amen, brother.
Sonny Landell ready for action. We got collar elbow tie up.
KC, very methodical, but he slips in a cheap shot. Come on, KC, bring the man off the rope. Sending Sonny Landell in for the ride. Missing with the elbow. Great wrestling right here. This is what it's all about. This is what catch-can style right here, Danny P.
That's right. You know, KC Thunder got caught up in that bottom rope, and it looked like it really messed him up there for a minute.
Tell you what, the competition here is just harder and harder and harder. I could be away from American Pro Wrestling for a year, go here, go there, but come back. But the level of competition is so thick here, my brother. It's just unbelievable. And I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you had me back, Danny P.
Well, you know, I'll tell you what. Earlier today, I heard that Reverend Slim was coming back to town, and I made sure to get here a little early.
You made sure to get here and hide your wallet and put away your lunchbox.
This only thing was worried about was that collection plate you might have been bringing.
Oh, beloved, I've been blessed. Let me tell you right now, I'm just tickled to be back here. I'm glad the good folks here in Spartanburg, South Carolina, I got a lot of history with them. They've been mad at me a few times, and then they love me. But I tell you what, love will never die for me here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. These are good people. I love my brothers and sisters here in South Carolina. I love to witness to them. I love to fellowship with them. Just to be a part of the community is just wonderful.
Landell and KC Thunder collar elbow in the corner, and let's see, no clean break from KC Thunder.
No, you won't see a clean break from that, brother. This man is about as evil as they come. Now going to the eyeballs of one Sonny Landell, and now it's KC Thunder taking over the measure of the match.
All right, Sonny Landell taking down KC Thunder with a chin lock. KC Thunder starting to take things pretty well into his own hands.
You better be careful, because you can't underestimate a young man like Sonny Landell, quick, lightning, fast as he is. He'll have you on your back down for the 3 count before you know it. And now, well, you know, like I say, KC Thunder, the Tennessee stud, very methodical, knows his way around the ring, and you know as well as I do, he's been in this business for a long time.
That's right, and you know, right now we're seeing a chokehold. This referee
trying to get a little order restored here.
Can't quite do it. That's referee Josh Cash. He's a youngster. Might be a little bit intimidated by a veteran like KC Thunder.
Well, you know, I would be too, being a young referee trying to break into the business and then have to kick it off with officiating a match between Sonny Landell and the seasoned veteran that the Tennessee stud is, because, you know, it kind of gives you the jibbers anyway. You got to be on your guard, Danny P.
Oh, exactly right. All right, Landell in trouble as we have a jawbreaker type move coming in.
This has been a heck of a match. Both men are performing at their top. But still, you know, we say KC Thunder's been around for a while, but the man's still in his prime, still ain't lost a step. And these youngsters like Sonny Landell and some of the others, it's really a great learning experience to be able to wrestle somebody like a Jay Eagle or a KC Thunder or Tommy Gunn.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, how else are you going to get experience?
Oh man, beloved, I tell you what, I've had my shots at Jay Eagle and George South, and believe you me, I've learned from both them men. And it was the school of hard knocks, beloved.
And by the way, George South and Jimmy Valiant will be headed back in this area around Christmas time.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to George South. He, you know, as well as Tennessee stud KC Thunder, he's very animated too, and never in a loss for words, believe you me.
Well, he could talk his way to a 60-minute Broadway.
He talks more than my ex-mother-in-law. That brother ain't, I think from the time he learned to talk, he ain't shut up since.
KC Thunder with an armbar and trying to just twist and turn Sonny Landell into a predicament of sorts.
That shows the mark of a cagey veteran, and now going with the bite to the fingers. You know, KC's a great technical wrestler. Don't really have to resort to these type of maneuvers because the man's very talented and he's been around for years. But that just shows you the mark of a great veteran.
Got action going on, and KC Thunder starting to take Sonny Landell.
Sunset flip right here, and what happened to the referee? Looked like he got gouged in the eyes or hit in the
somehow.
Nose. And I think Sonny Landell had him for about a 5 count. This match would have been over if it hadn't been for the ref getting hit in the nose.
Referee looks like he can't even see.
That's what I say. KC Thunder, he knows the tricks of the trade, and like I say, we say the man's, and again, oh, and it's the referee going for the eyes this time. And once again, KC coming out of that one. And now both men worst aware, KC with a big lariat.
Trying to get the win here.
And again, neither one of these men are ready to quit. It's fourth quarter gut check time right here.
Time is ticking away here on this one, and let's see. KC Thunder seem to be a little bit cocky. This got
now Sonny Landell with a roll up. 2. Again, another close count right here. Back and forth, back and forth. What a game of chance. Another set, sunset flip. I can't talk the action so fast.
Pretty quick.
Again, that referee's really earning his money tonight.
2 minutes remain. 2 minutes remain.
Tell you what, I kind of wish this would have been a 30-minute time limit. I'm enjoying this contest right here. 2 great competitors like this going at it tooth and nail. Inside cradle on KC Thunder. And again, Sonny Landell with a close 2 count. And now KC sticking that boot in the side of Sonny Landell's head. Both these men going at it hot and heavy. Sleeper hold by KC Thunder. Sonny Landell could go out right here, Dan.
He's trying to put him away. Once again, time is the element in this match.
And it seems like they're going to go right down to the wire now. It's Sonny Landell.
A sleeper of his own.
Back and forth, belly to belly, back to back. Unbelievable. The action here is just, hey, you won't find this gallery of talent nowhere else, Danny P., but right here in APW.
That's right. All right, Sonny Landell clamping it on. And we got about a minute to go. 1 minute remains.
Looks like the Tennessee stud's about studded out here. The referee checking one, KC Thunder. And KC still in the ball game right now, grabbing a handful of hair. Sonny Landell, the ref needs to get on top of it. Well, this referee, you can tell the inexperience. He's missed a couple of bad calls.
That he has.
And the fans here in the Spartanburg Coliseum, American Coliseum, is calling him out on it.
30 seconds remain. I don't know what the heck Sonny
Some
Landale.
kind of submission hold here. And Boomer has rung the bell. Boomer has rung the bell here. We got to see what did KC tap out? Wait a minute, what's this all about?
Ladies and gentlemen, Boomer Payne has informed me that Sonny Landale has been disqualified. According to Boomer Payne.
Well, Danny P., a very controversial call. I'm still sitting here in disbelief. The Boomer comes out and disqualifies Sonny Landale. I don't understand this. I don't know what he done. But your winner is the Tennessee stud, KC Thunder. This commissioner, I don't know about him. He's kind of a mystery.
He's a shady individual.
As far as politics, I might need to run for commissioner here in APW.
I'll vote for you. Fans, your winner by disqualification, KC Thunder.
Well, Danny P., I've enjoyed it. I've got to go back and get myself ready. Me and Little Slim going to come out here and rock and roll a little bit and try to teach A.J. Frost the error of his way.
Looking forward to it, fans. And what
Stipulated in the contract that if you wore blue knee pads, you were going to be disqualified. I know he's a player, he's a game. All right, I'll play you a little game. If I get disqualified for wearing blue knee pads, you should be disqualified for wearing clothes that don't fit your back. Now I know you want a night off, and after eating that buffet today, you probably need to work. Or you tell your big cattle video right now and see what happens. And I'll take my blue knee pads off. What do you think, Charlie Brown? I would, but there's not enough money in it for me. You get off Section 8's little behind, I have something to say. You know, last week, while I was in the ring dominating, Section 8 had the audacity to come out here and talk about how he has special plans for the Dark Lion.
where they going?
Nobody wants to know about your boring lives. Now, the fact remains is, all week, I've been thinking about this casket match, and how everybody talks about how Section 8 is unbeatable in a casket match.
Conversation.
For one little fact has been overlooked, Section 8 Shut your mouths, your breath is getting to my nose. Now the fact remains is, Section 8 has never
something to say, say it to me. That's enough. You're done. Blah, 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 blah. That's all anybody hears when you talk. You know, this has been on long enough. I used to take this as a business. Though the last few weeks, somebody decides they want to make it personal. Little fireball in the eye. Yeah, that was real cute. Well, like I say, I went, I got my match. Surprise, surprise, I can see. Surprise, surprise, it's not just any match, it's a casket match. And everybody knows when it comes to casket match, I don't lose. But surprise, surprise, guess what? Surprises just keep coming. That's not all. There'll be more. And see how good start kicking your little tawdry butt all over the place right now. But the great thing is, I don't have to. Because in just a very short time, you're going to be mine as long as I want to beat you.
His opponent is Viper. Viper. 1 fall, a 10-minute time limit.
All right, fans, we're at our 7th match, and we've got all the way, well, including this match, about 4 more big matches coming up, including a big 6-man tag team match. Highlighting it all will be a casket match, Section 8 in the dark line. All right, Judge Stone has been around American Pro Wrestling a few times and is back in the area. Big tackle. It's up and over his man. Hip toss by Viper. Viper is very innovative. A lot of times you'll see him pull stuff out of his hat. All right, we got a collar elbow tie up once again. Fans, right after this match, we got AJ Frost and Reverend Slim. Tommy Gunn will be on the card, taking on Johnny Buffett. 6-man tag team action, and of course that big casket match. And I always can say this, no matter when you come in here, you're going to get your money's worth with American Pro Wrestling. No doubt about it. All right, and Viper, what's he setting him up? Swinging neck breaker, and didn't quite get him. He spun him out, dropped him on his head. Viper likes to do that double swinging neck breaker, and I think he spun so fast, Judge Stone slipped out of his hands and fell on his head. Big chop. Big one we heard throughout the whole arena. Two chops. Two chops to knock the breath out of his snapmare. Judge Stone taking some pretty bad licks here. I think he even, the snapmare almost made him land on his head right after that for a moment. All right, Judge Stone trying to come back up to his feet. Vertical suplex. Viper's got him. Count of two. Only a count of two. Viper swinging wild. Judge Stone exchanging ammunition back and forth. Big lariat by Judge Stone. Judge Stone stepping on Viper's upper body. Viper in a little bit of trouble. Viper's going to have to get up, suck it up, and pull out some fight. I know that this is a hard-fought contest indeed. Viper sent for the ride. Big shot. Judge Stone continuing to work on Viper. Got a suplex. Viper going to try to kick out, I know. This match is still going on.
Well, whose tape was that I got a minute ago?
I don't know.
Those were the tape.
All right, Judge Stone taking it to Viper.
That tape last week wasn't the right one.
Oh, really?
It come. The first match started out with me and Bucket, and it was the right match. All of a sudden it was cut off. We went back to the very first time I ever wrestled with.
Well, with the Bucket, which one?
I might not have rewound it there. I say you have about shit plays anyway.
Do it?
I got 30% shit plays anyway.
Real hard fought match here going back and forth. Well, here. No. Just keep it. You just got it for half.
I'll check it.
I'll put it here. All right, and Big Judge Stone and Viper still going back and forth. Back and forth action. And I tell you what, both these guys trying to wear each other down. It's been a sort of a slow-paced slugfest here. I do want to take a moment out to talk to Honest Doug about you and Bill White. You guys got your hands full. Next week you got Southern Justice.
Southern Justice messed up real bad tonight when they stuck their nose in our business. I guarantee you next week they'll know it firsthand when we get a hold to them.
I tell you what, I think you guys might have your eyes set on the underground too.
Well, that's something we just can't understand, why we here every week beating people and we're not getting that title shot. I can't understand it. Maybe our hair just ain't dyed blonde enough, or we just ain't wearing pretty enough tights. But sooner or later they'll mess up and give us that title shot. When they do, you can rest assured that them belts coming home to us.
All right, and Viper really getting to him. Not enough.
2 minutes remaining.
Well, I tell you what, right now the tag titles are vacant, so Underground and the Blondes are going to go at it real soon. So, well, after we find out who's going to have those titles, you guys will probably be first in line for a tag title shot.
Well, I certainly hope we are, and if so, we will plan to take full advantage of the opportunity at hand.
Facelift powerbomb and Viper trying to take care of Judge Stone, staggering around. I tell you what, Viper and Jesse Black, on again, off again tag team. You guys might have to look at them one night across the ring too.
That very well could be, but it looks like Viper needs to get something he don't want right here.
Steve Cronick interfering. There's been disputes over the #1 contendership. Judge Stone just accidentally clocked Steve Cronick. Got a roll up. Viper gets the win. Fans, your winner of the match, Viper. Well, I tell you what, now Cronick's coming in to lay in the boots. These guys are going at it pretty heavy. Cronick choking away. Viper is in trouble. Viper getting pounded on. This match is not even an official match. It's just a brawl. Looks like we're going to have these guys sign up in a singles match at some point. All right, Viper gets the win, and I'm sure that next week he'll be trying to get a hold of Steve Cronick at some point, because Viper definitely wants another crack at the APW title. taking it to him. And Buddy Rose Jr., I want you to join me for the rest of the evening here, if you don't mind, or whatever.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. I'm so excited we're out here watching Reverend Slim, and he's going to beat on A.J. Frost like A.J. Frost owes him money. And I'll tell you what, he's calling Reverend Slim an old man. I dare A.J. Frost to, I bet you he's eating those words right now, Dan Paris.
Oh, he's getting ready to get the daylights beat out of him, I can assure you that.
Big high back body drop. A.J. Frost asking for a timeout. There's no timeouts in wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. But A.J. Frost asking for one. Reverend Slim never missing a step. And it looks like he's just going to step all over A.J. Frost.
All right, Reverend Slim with a snap mare coming up. Knee drop.
Big knee drop catches A.J. Frost in the forehead. We got a possible 3 count here. 1.5. A referee a little bit out of position. You know, one thing you don't do is you don't talk bad about Reverend Slim, and you sure in the world don't talk bad about Junior Slim over here. Ain't that right, Little Slim?
Yeah, that is right.
All right, those words from Little Slim over here. A.J. Frost with the drop kick. A very low blow. That's what got me suspended for next week there, Dan Paris.
And I'm sorry to hear that. And by the way, Buddy Rose Jr., I'm just going to tell you, I do have a very, what do you call it, medial type of job here in American Pro Wrestling, other than being a commentator and announcer. Reverend Slim is around. I'm the unofficial babysitter.
Hey, that's all right. Anybody would love to babysit Little Slim. What do you think about Little Slim? You don't know. You're lost for words. That's the first time a Slim's ever been short on words. I'll give you that. And I want to tell you something, Dan Paris. You know, Reverend Slim asked me to make sure that you gave a little something to the offering plate this week instead of taking out like you did last time he was here.
We had a discussion about that earlier.
Oh, he did let you know that it's not appreciated for you to take money out. You're supposed to put money in.
Oh, I owe him a check.
Oh, no. We've been informed by Charlie Babbs, by none other than Charlie Babbs, that we're not supposed to take any type of check from you.
Well, my checks are good. His bounce.
Maybe it was his checks we're not supposed to take. But anyhow, back to the match. A.J. Frost locking up that leg of Reverend Slim. Reverend Slim screaming in pain there a little bit. A.J. Frost really working that leg over. Reverend Slim saying that he's not going to give it up. Little Slim down here chewing on his fingernails. He's worried about his daddy, but he knows that his daddy can come back from this. He's seen him come back from worse. You know, it's A.J. Frost still working on that leg, and you got to watch the Pimp Daddy out there, the Pimp D. You never know. I don't think that cane's for walking. I think that cane's for sticking. What do you think, Dan Paris?
Probably so. Probably so.
A.J. Frost working that leg over. Making Reverend Slim a little immobile. You know, if you keep a man like Slim down, it's hard for him to wrestle. Keep a man like Slim down, keep him off his feet. There's not a whole lot that he can do.
By the way, I know you're not done with Jimmy Kindred and Dash Riprock. I know that after tonight.
Well, you know, they kind of pulled the swerve on me. It was supposed to be me and Dash Riprock, but instead it was me and Big Jimmy Kindred. And Reverend Slim trying to make a little bit of a comeback there out of the corner. A.J. Frost sticking his fingers in his throat. Pitching Reverend Slim out of the ring right over there to Pimp D. Pimp D with that cane. We can't see from our vantage point where he's hitting him, but we know it can't be good. It's got to be in the throat area, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's in the blind side over there. I think he's just gouging away on him.
At that time, he hit him in the gut. Little Slim over here biting his fingernails.
Little Slim tells me he's got all the confidence in the world of his father, and maybe one day he'll follow in his footsteps, and he's very much looking forward to October 31st.
Well, I'm sure if he follows in his footsteps, we'd rather see him as Slim Jr. rather than Jeff Victory Jr.
More than likely so. Little Slim will just be Reverend Slim.
But you know, I remember a day when there was a man named Jeff Victory, and he teamed up with the one and only fabulous Playboy Buddy Rose Jr. Their first time ever together, they did become the APW Tag Team Champions.
Well, I'm afraid that Jeff Victory has been put in the dresser drawer, and the mothballs are on him.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, He's hanging right beside the fabulous Playboy, but you never know. The Mega Rocker himself might tag up with Reverend Slim. And woo, baby, rock and roll, strut and stroll. We're going to give you the lowdown on the throwdown, and we might become the World Tag Team Champions once again. What do you think, Dan Paris?
Well, that reunion I would look forward to seeing.
And we'll make sure that you throw a little something, throw something into the offering plate. Figure 4 leg lock from A.J. Frost there on the Reverend Slim.
That's right, he's trying to put him away. Can't quite do it.
Pimp D putting his hands in there, holding on to A.J. Frost, giving him more leverage. Referee on the blind side of that.
That's right, and referee Josh Cash watching on. Reverend Slim knows he's got to try to get out of this.
Reverend Slim's getting shortchanged by Josh Cash here. A.J. Frost putting more pressure in. These fans getting behind Reverend Slim.
Reverend Slim got to turn the tide. Indeed, he's got to.
If Reverend Slim turns this over, he's going to reverse that pressure. And that's just what Slim's looking for. Little Slim over here clapping for Big Slim. And he reverses that pressure. A.J. Frost grabbing hold of the ropes. Referee Josh Cash is going to make Reverend Slim break this hold.
I think A.J. Frost just got tangled up in those ropes.
No, he didn't get tangled up. He just reached for him just to save his keister. That would be rear end for those of you anatomically challenged.
Got a double clothesline. Both men go down.
Pimp D hammering nails over there with that cane.
I don't know what he's doing over there. He seems to be wound up.
Reverend Slim with those hard chops. A.J. Frost firing back with shots just as hard. Big kick to the side of the head by A.J. Frost.
A.J. Frost taking it to him, and Slim gagged at this point. He's being choked out. Slim firing back. He's firing back, and he's got to turn this tide of the match at this point in time.
Got Slim in the back corner there. Shoots Slim off. A.J. Frost with a head of steam. Snapmare out of the corner.
All right, A.J. Frost setting him up for an aerial attack. Fist drop.
Square to the forehead. A.J. Frost feeling a little bit of that himself, shaking his hand off. Only a 2 count.
Count of 2. Historically, I don't know if you know this or not, but first guy probably I ever saw use the fist drop, Jerry Lawler. Later on, Tommy Rich. Hadn't been around all that long, really.
Yeah, it looks like A.J. Frost been working on that. Maybe he's been watching some of those Jerry Lawler and Tommy Rich tapes. Maybe he got some of those old Memphis tapes. Going for a moonsault and he misses. He overshot the Reverend Slim. You know, ring presence is everything if you don't know where you're at.
I think somehow or another, yeah, he did. He just overshot him. He wasn't paying attention there or something.
Big Russian leg sweep into a pin, referee.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pimp D is up. Wait a minute. He's got that cane. He does not slim down with the cane.
A hard shot to the head. It can't end like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, A.J. Frost.
A.J. Frost getting the Duke here. Kind of underhanded and dirty.
I can't believe it ended like this.
Referee, you know, the fans are telling him.
He had the cane. That's the only way he could get the win. Fans, this match has been officially restarted. Josh Cash, match will continue. Evidently a little bit of snitching going on. And we got more action in a moment. Tommy Gunn making a return here to American Pro Wrestling.
Hey, it's our old buddy Johnny Buffett. Hey, doesn't he owe us a drink?
Well, if you say so, I'll take it.
Oh, look at that. Betty Friday got something free to add to her wardrobe.
She's a paper bag over the top of her head.
Come on, Dan, sing along. Oh, Margaritaville. Come on, Dan Paris, sing along, baby. Searching for my lost shaker of soul.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Margaritaville, Johnny Buffett.
All right, Johnny Buffett, Tommy Gunn. It looks like Johnny, he didn't bring her a drink, so I guess we got to root for Tommy Gunn.
Well, I mean, let's just give him a rain check, the benefit of the doubt.
You know, I do have to bring up one point. You know, the last time I seen Tommy Gunn was in Memphis, Tennessee. It was him and Ricky Noble. But, you know, Tommy Gunn doesn't look like he's missed a step. Looks like he's been in the gym. Tommy Gunn still got the big guns hanging off of his shoulders there. What do you think, Dan?
Tommy Gunn is still a big one, and looks like he may be nursing a arm injury of some kind around the elbow or something. Got wrapped up real tight.
Well, you never know in this business, but most people won't tell when they're sore or when they're hurting because you know, that just gives your opponents the sharper edge.
That's right. You don't want to put a target on yourself.
Tommy Gunn taking Johnny Buffett down with that hammerlock and trip up there. Oh, and a reversal by Johnny Buffett on the Tommy Gunn there.
All right, Buffett going to try to have to work his way out and back into a waist lock. You don't want to match power with Tommy Gunn.
And a takedown by Tommy Gunn. You know, Johnny Buffett, the smart thing he could do here would be take Tommy Gunn off of his feet and you know, put him face first in that canvas and try to hold him down that way. He's going to have to match wits with him, not try to match power. It just can't be done there with Tommy Gunn.
In other words, he's going to have to outsmart him, not outpower him, rather.
That's what I said. But you know, there's only a few people here in American Pro Wrestling that might be able to match the strength of Tommy Gunn there. You know, you got to think of the likes of Sonny Landell, Chris Hamrick, Shane Austin, Reverend Slim. You know, some of the greats here in American Pro Wrestling.
And Tommy Gunn, I don't know if he's back just for one night only. It's sort of a reunion night here.
You know, all we need now is Johnny Z. You know, some of the greats of American Pro Wrestling.
Do we need a lot?
Dalton.
Blackjack Dalton, Scotty Piper. Wow, I mean, we could just go on and on and on.
How about Rusty Riddle?
Rusty Riddle, I think his face is on the back end of a milk carton, but I'd like to see him up here again.
You know, and of course, we still got some of the all-time greats here. Chief Jay Eagle.
Kid Cash, I'd like to see him back here one day.
Oh, nice takedown by Johnny Buffett. Takes it into a headlock. Didn't waste any time with that.
Buffett using some smarts there. I tell you what, there, Mega Rocker.
You know what? Maybe he heard what we had to say about him over here and kind of took it personal.
Tell you what, I hope that in the future we do have a lot of these guys returning, like KC Thunder and Tommy Gunn and Reverend Slim and on and on and on.
Side suplex. Johnny Buffett got his feet to the ropes.
Big haymaker.
And then the right hand, too. Big boot. Big elbow to the back of the head.
Josh Cash almost got ran over by Tommy Gunn.
Tommy Gunn calls that the brain thumper, or the brain duster.
Brain thumper? Is that what you said?
Or brain duster.
Oh, okay.
Another brain duster by Tommy Gunn there.
open hand.
Now, maybe that was a brain thumper.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Karate chop to the top of the head.
Well, you know, Tommy Gunn must have a little Indian in him.
Powering him up for a suplex. Maybe a jackhammer. Yeah, he got him.
Oh, and Johnny Buffett gets out. Tommy Gunn didn't hook that leg. You know, if you don't hook the leg, you're not going to pin somebody. Jimmy Buffett may not be the biggest and strongest, but he's not stupid.
But Johnny Buffett, what he's got to do right now is try to outsmart Tommy Gunn.
Just because you don't have a college education doesn't make you an idiot. goes for big clothesline into the high cross body, but Tommy Gunn catches him.
He caught him, and he's holding on. Doing a little dance. What's he going to do?
Fallaway
slam. Yeah, he got him.
In stereo, ladies and gentlemen. Where else do you get that?
We got pretty good harmony, I might say there, Mr. Rose.
I'm still not singing karaoke with you.
Well, I wasn't asking for that or anything like that.
Tommy Gunn being slow and methodical.
Thinking about maybe for a power bomb.
That's look like possible power bomb.
Buffett punching him.
And he falls down his chest. Johnny Buffett should have hooked the leg there.
He got only a count of two. He almost pulled one off.
If he would have hooked that leg, he could have pulled one off. Johnny Buffett kicking out.
Got his shoulder up. All right, Tommy Gunn. I think he has him pretty well beat on his feet at this point.
For the ride. Big reversal. He runs into an elbow.
Thought that was more like a collision. Both of these guys taking a bad shot.
Looks like Johnny Buffett got the worst of it though. Tommy Gunn still up on still got his smarts to him there.
All right, Buffett setting him up. Irish whip is reverse. Hit him with an elbow.
Big power slam.
He got his shoulder up. I don't know how he did.
Tommy Gunn's got to hook that leg. He's doing these nonchalant pins. It's not like Tommy Gunn. Tommy Gunn is taking this man. You know, he's not giving this man everything he's worth. You know, he's just underestimating him at every step of the way.
Taking him a little lightly.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It ain't over, that's for sure.
It ain't over till the fat lady sings, and I think Pam's in the bathroom.
Sunset flip coming up. No, he blocked it.
Tommy Gunn just throwing those big, hard forearms. Gives the referee one.
He just whacked Josh Cash. Out of frustration.
What in the world's Tommy Gunn doing here now?
Maybe we're going to see that power bomb. Suplex.
I don't know what Tommy Gunn was thinking there.
Winner by disqualification, Johnny Buffett.
We may need to get some help to get Johnny Buffett out of there.
Man, he looks beat up on his feet. All right, up next, six-man tag team action. Jesse Black, Brian Austin, and Chainsaw Charlie. One ball, 18-minute time. All right, six-man tag team action. That's semi-main event here. We got Golden Eagle.
Hey, Dan Parrish, before you go any further, don't you feel like you're in Hazard County? We got Uncle Jesse and Jefferson Davis Hall running around here somewhere.
You know, it never even crossed my mind until you said something about it.
Hey, you know me, I got to bring out the best in everybody. Right now we got Brian Austin and the Golden Eagle there. A couple hard punches already. You're not getting a clean break there out of the corner. Brian Austin throwing that Golden Eagle around like he weighs 50 pounds.
Brian Austin, I think, is a rookie, but and by the way, no relation to Shane Austin.
Hey, and made a huge rookie mistake just now. Mario Hall, get out of here. I smell something. I think you
I'm gonna tell you something. Every time Mario Hall comes around here, he's got to see you. Why is it? Are you following me?
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't follow you because I think you stepped in something. But I heard something about you. Is it true that if you jump in the air, you'll get stuck? You know, I also heard that when you step on a scale, it says 1 at a time, please. Heard when you walk across the room, the radio skips. Now get out of my face, you fat piece of garbage, before the mega rocker gets up and puts a thumping on you before a rock and roll and strut and straw across your forehead.
Yeah, Danny, you don't got to take that from him, you know.
Mr. Hogg, he was talking to you.
Oh, no, he no better talk to Mario Hall like that. Anyway, let's get to the action in the ring.
We got a 1, 2, and it should have been. We come out here and we mixed it up and we put your boys in their place. Where was you at, Chubbs? That's what I thought. Jesse Black with a side kick to the head on Chaos.
That's all right, you see Chaos kick it out, didn't you?
That's because Jesse Black led him. Big high suplex by Jesse Black.
Unfortunately, while we're out here and you jumped up here to attack Mr. Hogg, we've had a few technical difficulties, but we're all right. And Mr. Hogg, every time you come around, something seems to go bad.
Yeah, it's usually Mega Rocker.
Hey, you know, everything was going good until you come over here. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that you didn't win the blue ribbon in the pig contest at the fair last week, but better luck next year.
Please take it, please. I ain't. I mean, you know, come and take it, please.
Every time he comes out here, we always have a problem. You know what that problem is?
Him?
Well, no, he forgets we got a match in the ring.
That's exactly what it is. I'm trying to get back. Chaos throwing Uncle Jesse and Chainsaw Charlie giving a big clothesline to Chaos there, going after that leg. Jesse Black a little distracted. He needs to keep his mind on the match. What's going on there?
All right, and this Chainsaw Charlie got Chaos in a bad kind of way. Threw him in the corner.
Throws him into his own corner. Yeah, Chainsaw Charlie wants a piece of Doolittle here.
Doolittle doesn't want to fight Chainsaw Charlie yet.
But you know what? Doolittle's got a look on his face. You know what that look is? That's a look of being outsmarting somebody. And look what he did.
Well, he got him right in the midsection. Got an arm wringer. Got a tag.
Tags the Golden Eagle back in. And I can tell you now that none of this was shown to them by Mario. The only thing he showed them how to do was stand in line at the buffet.
Yeah, I done a good job at that, too.
Yeah, while they're standing in the line, he's cleaning it out.
Look at that good on Donnie Doolittle. That boy know how to eat just like I do.
All right.
You see the Golden Eagle, taking it to him.